Hello and welcome back. I've just gone and brought in a tray here, just picked up a few small trees, just need a little bit of work doing to them. So I just grabbed a small few. We'll do a bit of work on these and then we'll throw them all back out. So I'll just move the tray now down here and we'll start with our first one. Let's make some room in here. Easy. Okay, so the first one we'll have a look at is this Chinese privet. This is over the little skeleton statue that I got, some Halloween-y kind of one. There's this little skeleton sitting at a desk. So this was just a cutting of a Chinese privet that I put on it. So I'm just going to give it a little bit of a pruning. You can see some of these are getting really long now. Okay, I'm starting here with taking out some dead stubs where they are. Okay, but first of all we have this one here, and as you can see it splits into three. You can see that branch, one here, one here, one here. So we don't want that. Which do we want to keep? I think we will get rid of the big one in the middle and keep this one as a side branch and this one as an apex branch. Get rid of that big one out the centre. Now let's get rid of this big leaf so you can see. Now this one again, it's splitting into three. It's got a branch going down. We have this one up here. And then let's get rid of this big leaf as well. Okay, so this one up here is splitting into 4 or 5, so I'm going to get rid of these. This one up here, get rid of that. And then I'm going to take these two right back. Again, we'll get rid of that big leaf. You've got this branch down here and I've this one up here. Not too sure which of them I would rather keep. Decisions. Or I keep the two of them and get rid of that middle one. Maybe that would be better because this is quite straight here, so I'll get rid of that centre one and then we'll reduce this one back. Spider web on there, we'll get rid of that. Take out that centre stub. And then centre stub up here. That's where I pruned it before and it's died back. So I'll take this one back to here. And this one to here. I think I'm going to take this one right back to here because it's interfering a bit with this one. I want this to be the kind of the apex trunk. I'll just reduce that one back so it's not interfering that one back there. This back here, take off that leaf. Take that one back to there. Back to a couple of pairs of leaves. Now with this one again, we have a big trunk on the back and the small one on the front. I'm going to get rid of this heavy one again at the back. They've really shot off them like that. And then we'll leave a little bit of length on that one. This guy here, we can maybe reduce that one back just to there, I think. Or with a spider or something here, making a nest. Okay, so I think it's not too bad now. Carry on growing. It's probably filled this pot. Yeah, look, it's got roots coming out the bottom. I'm just thinking, would I split pot it into something bigger, or would I just leave it in this one, keeping it small for now, and next spring put it into something bigger, because these are all going to have to go into my shed, all these Chinese privet for the winter, so maybe keeping it in a small pot. I just don't want it to get pot bound. It seems to be moving without pulling all of the soil, so it means that there is still room for roots in there. Okay, so we'll leave that one. We'll put that one to one side and we'll get up the next tree. This is one of the elms I got when I went to over to England. I met Scott Winard over there. Went to a little show, and we were in a garden centre, and I bought 3 of these. They were in the they were in one pot together, 3 of them in a bargain bin. I got the 3 of them for £8, I think it was. They weren't great, but you can see now they're starting to grow pretty good. So styling wise, I'm not too bothered about it right now. All I really want to do is get it growing more, keep it growing, and then we can go in afterwards next year and do a bit of styling on it. But we do want to reduce these guys back, they're getting way too long. So I'm just going to kind of basically chop them all back like that. Maybe take that one off because it's going across. Just like that, basically. Let it just recover now again and keep growing. My plan with these, I'm thinking one day, is making the kind of a river pinging and having these all lined up along the river bank. Okay, so we'll move that one. We'll get up the other one. This one, the third one I have in my window box, kind of thickening up a bit. I don't want them all the same size, so I'll put it in the window box to try and get it a bit stronger. Now this one does have this branch kind of crossing back, so I'm going to take that one out. I'm going to take this branch out altogether as well. This can probably go. So I've just got some real oddball branches growing in random places. But we'll tame it after time. It takes a bit of sorting out. like I said, right now it's just a matter of getting them kind of healthy, getting them growing without getting too thick of a branches if we can, so we can kind of keep them some bit under control. Okay, so next little guy is this one. This is a continuaster, different type to this small leaf one. I'm not too sure the technical name for it, but you can see it's been really growing strong through the drainage holes. That's like almost like a branch going through there. It's so thick. I think we might slip this one into there's another one there. We might slip this into a bigger pot. It's really starting to struggle with this pot. Just give it pruning back first. I never normally leave branches grow this long on these little trees like this. It's kind of neglected. Because now you see you end up with heavy branches out on the edge of your foliage, which I don't like. I prefer keeping pruned and then you end up with just small little branches. And I think I'm going to put this into something a little bit bigger. Because it's obviously, yeah, it's just a solid block of roots now. Oh, that what I was cutting, I thought branches is actually a wire. That's a tie down wire. Could have done without using my branch pruners to prune that, but you know, I was thinking they were very heavy roots. I can't even get the wire out, it's so solid. Just snap the wire. Okay, let's just give it a little bit of a scraping back on the top, get rid of some of these weeds. Can't even find the drainage screen on it. Okay, I don't know. I think I'll just gently scratch the surface of the sides just to loosen up the roots a little bit. And we'll just slip it into a big pot for now. And next spring we'll have to try and get to all the roots and stuff. Just don't want to go doing it all now. Wrong time of the year. So let's see, can we find something a bit bigger for it? This blue pot, which is a lot bigger, as you can see, so that will give it plenty of room to grow. I think I'm running out of drainage screen. Let's get some more. Put it to one side, bit like that. Put the wire in and I don't think it's going to blow out. It'll probably fill this pot pretty quickly. Okay, so that's that one. Not a great little tree, but it is what it is. I'll put that one out the way. Next is this little guy. I got this one recently. I put a piece of wood between, I split the trunk a bit and put a bit of wood between to open it up. And you see that's really starting to grow nicely now. So again, we will just give it a quick going over, get rid of some of these longer branches. Not worry too much about anything at the moment. Just want it to stay a little bit in shape so we don't have big thick heavy branches. Maybe reduce that stub in there a bit now. This branch down here is shooting out, probably what we want them down there, so we get rid of them as well. Okay, so again I think that will do for that one. Just a quick going over, quick tidy up of it. I'll put that one to one side. Next one. Okay, so this is a Chinese privet that I got. Again, I got it very cheap because it was in a really bad way, and I repotted it, and it looked like it died. It didn't make it, so I kind of shoved it back to the back of my bench, and it was kind of underneath a Japanese maple, so it's kind of shaded out, and just left, and as you can see it's got a lot of liverwort on it, so it stayed very wet, and you can see it's started growing, so I just spotted it tucked away there, growing away, so I might just have rescued it after all. Kind of a chance you take when you get some of these trees, the plants, they're in a pretty bad way. Sometimes you buy them in shopping centres and stuff, supermarkets, and they haven't been watered and they're in really poor soil, so you kind of take a chance on them, but you do get them cheap. Okay, so as you can see it's alive, but do have a lot of dead stuff on it, so we'll get rid of the dead stuff anyway. That's all the lower stuff has died off. It's sent all new shoots out the top. Okay, so that's what we're left with. Not a great looking thing, but what I'll do is I'll just prune it back a bit, and maybe where I've got these scars now, it might push out some branches. If we reduce the energy going up into these, let's see what happens. But it's still alive anyway. So yeah, we'll see what happens with that one. Okay, and what I will do actually is I'll just top this up with some of the fine stuff. Okay, kind of like a stick in a pot at the moment, but maybe we'll make it something nice one day. Okay, last one is this juniper. This was just a cutting that I took off one of my trees a couple of years ago. It's growing along. I put it on the side of this rock because it was a cutting. It was kind of just a cut square there. It sent out 2 roots either side, so around one root, as you can see, down through the hole and through the rock, that's coming down there. I have another root coming over there, and this one coming to the back here. Here, I'm not sure where it's going, but the tree itself, I can see the wires biting in now, so we need to get rid of the wire off it. So we'll do that. I'll probably just pause the video and take all the wire off because it'll take a little while. So I'm just going to snip it. Yeah, it's bitten quite badly in places. But it's okay, it will heal itself after a while. Okay, so I'll pause the video and we'll come back then. Okay, so I have all the wire off, and yeah, it's bitten in some places, scarred quite badly, but with it being a juniper, it'll heal over and it should be okay. Alright, so I just want to do a bit of pruning on it now. So I'm going to try not to do any more wiring if I can help it. The wire was basically to straighten the trunk a bit, because this was a branch that I'd cut off. So yeah, I just put some wire on to straighten it, to grow it as a kind of a more upright tree. Got some juvenile foliage on this one. Just prune them back like that a bit. Take the tips off. Help it branch out a bit more. It's got a bit of juvenile foliage right there, but we'll just leave that. Basically, what I'm really doing at the moment is taking off the growing tips, anything that's kind of dead, any of this juvenile foliage in the crotches and things. And then kind of pruning back any of the downward facing growth and the upward facing growth, so that we don't need to wire it. Try and grow it. It's kind of loose pads for now. And eventually, if we need to put a bit of wire here and there, we can. Just for right now, I don't want to be putting any wire on it, especially after it's all kind of scarred. To kind of heal up a bit. Okay, let's just take this top branch off, just leave the side ones to grow out that way. There's one in the crotch there we get rid of. Take the top off this one so it's out the way a bit. Okay, so that's putting them up here on this guy. That should do it, that's enough. Now this one, a couple of dead ones there, we get rid of them. Again with this branch, take off the lower branching. Here the same, these ones that are hanging down. Just up and back a bit. You can pinch them out, pinch out the bottoms, needles, a few ones just. I like to kind of cut them just in case you rip it or anything when the branches are so delicate like this. Okay, I think that'll do for now. I think we'll have this one branch back here. So that's just a small little twin trunk cut in the top, and we'll just later I just planted it over a rock because its roots weren't great, so just put it over this rock a bit, so just adds a bit of character to it. Okay, so I think that'll do for now. I think I've done enough there on this video. So that's got a few of the small ones sorted out. I have a lot more to do, especially junipers. I have quite a few of these cuttings that I've got in different shapes and sizes. So we'll keep going on them, and hopefully hopefully we'll eventually get through them all. But just to tidy them up, and like that now. Hopefully I won't need to put any more wire on this. I'll let that fill out now, and the trunk heal itself, and it should be okay. Alright, so as always guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, all that kind of stuff, and we'll see you on the next one.